Okay. So we've got our first six marker. So these really are the important ones. GCT needs to recruit a marketing director. You've got to have a little bit of a working knowledge of all the functions. So you should know what marketing is. We've just done an entire piece of work, controlled assessment on marketing. But just think to yourself, so this person, a director, is that high up in the business? Yes. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. It's a marketing director, so they're therefore going to be good at advertising, promotions, pricing. That's their job. So that's why I'm thinking about these things before I even look at the question. Okay? GCT is deciding whether to use one or both the following recruitment methods. Right? So recruiting through the website or by using an agency. Now you need to know what a recruitment agency is. A recruitment agency is a bit like a job centre, but a private one that you would pay. So you pay someone to find you a member of staff for your business. Okay? The question is, explain, so again it's this word explain, each of the above methods of recruitment and recommend which would be the most effective for GCT. Give reasons for your recommendations. So it's a bit like when I'm talking to you on your controlled assessment. At first, on investigation 1, some people didn't have a recommendation section. By 2 and 3, you did. You've got to here. You've got to recommend. Okay? So if you don't end this answer by saying, I recommend that GCT do this, you're missing out on a couple of marks. Okay? Possibly only 1, but possibly 2. Other thing to mention, it's got a star next to it, so I've got to be careful on my spelling and grammar. I used to say to you, it was 2 marks for that. I'm lying. It's not that easy, okay? It's just got to be throughout all of it to get into a top level. We'll go through that, okay? It was easier to say, look, you're going to get roughly 4 marks answered. If you've got spelling and grammar that's good, you get the extra 2, you get 6. It's not quite as easy as that, all right? It might be only 1 on your spelling and grammar. You've got to be careful, all right? So, how am I going to start? Now, I would do a plan, to be fair. I've said this before. I would do a plan on the back somewhere. I'd bullet point some things down the side. I wouldn't do it here on my paper, but I would find some space at the back for me 6 markers. Okay? So, website, why is it good? I'm going to bullet point them quickly. Website's good. Large audience. Free. Well, not free, but you know what I mean. Low cost, should I say, maybe. So websites, yes, you have to pay to get them designed, but they're quite, once you've done that, it's free. That's probably going to do me for an advantage. Disadvantage of using the website, it's going to be time consuming because you've got to do it yourself. You've got to interview the people. A recruitment agency will do everything. They'll advertise, they'll interview for you, they'll just say, right, here's your person, slot into the business. Okay?
Could you mention that if you found through the website, you more passionate?
Yeah. They were already looking on the website at the charity, so therefore they must be interested, therefore they might want to work for it. That's a good point. Okay? Recruitment agency. Specialists. So they should be good at it. Okay? What am I looking at? It doesn't, therefore you don't have to do it. So you're taking away the responsibility. So that's a positive. But negative, most recruitment agencies will be working for private sector businesses looking for profit. This is different. This is a charity. So I'll be worried that a recruitment agency wouldn't do a very good job. They're really good at looking for people who are going to help make a profit. But that's not what this is about. It's a charity. So it's slightly different. Okay? So they're just some points that I might want to talk about while I'm answering. Okay? Say again? It is expensive, yeah. So, but I'm just, like I say, for 6 marks, if I can do a couple of reasons that you don't need to cover absolutely everything. So unlike on your controlled assessment, trying to write as many words as you can, you haven't got the time to do it, have you?
Do you need to do like for and against?
Yes, I would say for and against. If you could do for and against for both, then that's explaining the 2 really well, but then you've got to recommend which one. Okay? So, if GCT used their website to recruit, this would be a low cost option. and would target a large audience. The people, I'll use your idea. Obviously, Emily, I was going to come up with that myself. The people are already interested in the charity, so might be more suitable. The negative is that, I should have put the recruitment process is time consuming and GCT might not be experts. Okay, so I think that's a decent enough analysis of the website. If GCT use a recruitment agency, they are experts. I know I'm using the same phrase, but it's true, in finding the right worker. It takes away responsibility from GCT, but would be expensive. Okay, and then the other point that I was talking about was the recruitment agency will usually work in private sector, which means business is trying to make a profit and might not be as good at helping a charity. Okay? It's all right. So analysis of both sides, but then I'm still not on 6 because I haven't done the bit that I've underlined at the top. I haven't recommended. So, does it matter which one I recommend? No. Not really, no, because I've got a pretty balanced argument. I wouldn't say there was one better than the other. Okay, but I'm going to recommend the website. So I'm going to go with, I recommend using the website as it targets suitable people who are interested in the charity and is a lot less expensive, which is important for a charity. I don't think that's the greatest piece of writing ever in the world, but it gets the point across. All right, so I recommend using the website as it targets suitable people who are interested in the charity and is a lot less expensive, which is important for a charity, obviously, because, you know, charities haven't got lots of money to spend, have they? So wasting money on a recruitment agency seems a little bit over the top. Any questions about that? It wasn't, you know, I'm not writing on reams of extra paper. Yeah, sorry. My apologies. And I can read it out to you if you can't read my writing, by the way. Anything that you can't read. Which way, all the way from the top, yeah? That's fine, yeah, no problem. Right, so if GCT use their website to recruit, this would be a low-cost option and would target a large audience. The people are already interested in the charity, so it might be more suitable. The negative is that the recruitment process is time-consuming and GCT might not be experts. Okay, if GCT use a recruitment agency, they are experts in finding the right worker. It takes away responsibility from GCT, but it would be expensive. The recruitment agency will usually work in the private sector and might not be good at helping a charity. And then I recommend using the website as it targets suitable people who are interested in charity and is a lot less expensive, which is important for a charity. Okay, that last sentence I don't like, but never mind. I wouldn't bother changing it because it's not that important. It's got the right point. I just used the word charity too many times. Okay? Right, like I said, you can have a look at any of this again later.